Hey everyone, it's Dr. JC, and I just want to come to you on this Monday of November 25th as we're just getting ready. It's like the deep breath before the plunge of Thanksgiving. And I just want to, first of all, just come from a place of gratitude and say what an honor it has been for me for the past 14 years to not only have lost 80 pounds, but and kept it off. But I'm just full of gratitude for all of the things that getting healthy and OPTAVIA and everything has given me, and you're one of them. So it's just been an honor and a privilege on all different levels to walk beside you in your journey. We can all do more though. So just want to give you some quick tips. I don't know if you tap into the Wednesday nights, the Habits of Health community Zoom, but the one we had last week is fantastic. If you didn't watch it, it gave you kind of survival tips for Thanksgiving. I'm going to give you a couple now, but if you want the recording for that, just simply respond to this message and I'll give it to you. So let's talk Thanksgiving. You know, first of all, please go to your email and look at the newsletter that I just sent you. And it talks about recognizing, becoming aware of addictive foods, right? Sometimes we eat without even knowing it. And there's so many things attached to it, emotional things. It's kind of like our program. You know, we are kind of like programmed to do a certain thing and give ourselves permission to do a certain thing during Thanksgiving, when at the same time, if we really step back and become conscious of it, we recognize that it has nothing to do and in no way, shape, or form supports our goals and dreams. Now, easier said than done, but I just want you to take this tip right now and become aware of the smells, the emotional components of family, and also look at the different foods and just start to identify whether or not it supports what you want. Now, if you make a decision to indulge, that's fine, because I'm going to give you a strategy. I'm just asking you to be aware of it. That's it. Most of your friends, most of this world, the reason why we have this crisis, and it's not just obesity, it's also lack of control, and it's practicing all these bad habits, depression, anxiety, you name it. I don't know if you know this, but December 25th, Christmas, is actually the #1 highest date and highest rate of heart attacks. Why? It's not because Santa wants us to have a heart attack. It's because of the emotional component. So just be aware of that stuff. It's very powerful, but if you go into it aware and conscious, you'll succeed. You'll do better. Now, what's your strategy for Thanksgiving? Well, I'm going to give you 3, and you get to decide what they are. And I'm just asking you, if you watch this video, to reply to me and let me know what your strategy is. And regardless of what it is, I will walk beside you, and at least you'll have a strategy, and you won't go into Thanksgiving and get ambushed, right? That's the key. Have a strategy. So, strategy #1, be perfect on program. Your what and your why are so important that you won't let anything get in the way. You'll look at Thanksgiving as a time to give thanks and express gratitude, and you'll only select lean and green options for it, and you'll have all 5 fuelings. You'll drink your water and be perfect. What's the outcome of that first strategy? You'll wake up the next day feeling unbelievable, indestructible, unstoppable, because you just conquered a beast that you and most people could never do before. So strategy #1, be perfect on program. Nothing but wins there. The only loss is that you don't get to indulge in something that will hinder your results. So you think about that. So strategy #2, most common choose strategy. I'm not going to lose weight and I'm not going to gain weight. I'm not going to be perfect, but I'm not going to be a mess. I'm going to have a little bit of fun, but I'm going to do it within reason. And I'm going to have some rules and regulations that I set in this strategy. Maybe you're going to try a little bit of the stuffing, a little piece of the dessert, but you're not going to overindulge and tip the scale so far that you actually have a lot of recovery to do. This is the most common one because not everybody is so focused on what they want that they go for that first strategy. Now, me personally, I'm going to choose strategy #1. Now, the reason why is I want to set an example for you, but I also want to set an example for me and the universe. I want to just know that I can do it. For me, it's about control. So I'm going to have a lean and green meal, and I'm just going to embrace family and just really give thanks. So strategy #2 is a little bit of this and a little bit of that. What's the outcome of that? On the other side of it, you'll probably get yourself out of fat burn for 1 or 2 days, Just go back on your 5-and-1 or whatever version of your program is, and you'll recover within 2 days. Strategy number 3, not commonly chosen, but some of you will choose this, and it's still a strategy because you're actually aware of it. This strategy, screw it. I could care less. I love Thanksgiving. I'm not going to skip my mom's ham and stuffing and pie and all that stuff, and I'm just going to do whatever the heck I want. Screw it, right? That is a strategy. So the only thing I would say about that strategy is understand the outcome, right? Because if you wake up the next day and you call yourself a failure, there's no value in that. It's a strategy. You actually gave yourself grace to do it, but it is going to probably take you 2 to 3 days of perfect program to get back into fat burn. Remember, you're only losing actual fat when you're in fat burn. So if you fill up on carbs and sugar that day with that strategy, it's not about gaining weight. It's just about stopping fat burn. So you're going to need about 3 days to recover from that. And listen, if that's your strategy, that's fine. But don't go in without a strategy and then have that overtake you, because then you're out of control. And when you're out of control, you feel bad and you put yourself in the dumps. So strategy 1, 2, or 3, they're all your choices. I'm just going to recommend that you take advantage of my opportunity and my offering to share it with me so I can walk beside you. So if I know that you're choosing strategy number 1, hey, listen, I'm probably just going to be high-fiving you. Strategy number 2, maybe we need to just chat a little bit about, what you can get away with to stay even. Strategy number 3, once again, I'll just step back and just say, what was it like, right? And you can tell me all about it, but then I'll know that the next day we got to kick it into gear. So just as a quick reminder, this is the time where most people go this way and you guys are going this way. So you have this power and potential to share this with somebody else. So just want to remind all of you, if you have anybody that desperately needs this, and they want to take a road less traveled, and they know that this pattern of starting in January is just silly. It never works. Didn't work last year. Didn't work 2 years ago. And you want to refer them, and maybe they'll run beside you, even if they want to start after Thanksgiving. Remember, it takes 5 to 7 or 8 days to get their order. Refer them to me, and you'll get $25 credit on your account. $25 credit towards your next. And that's just my way of saying thank you for caring about them. And I have another thing going on right now where anybody, those new people, or anybody that hasn't ordered since, and you might be getting this video as well, if you have not placed an order since before August 10th and you're getting this video, or a new person, that person is actually going to be able to start and get the free week and get the discounts of the Premier Club, but an additional $50. So if you know somebody that wants to start, $25 for you to say thanks, and also $50 for them in addition. So happy Thanksgiving. I'll be thinking about all of you on Thanksgiving. Chicken and I are going upstate. We're going to be with family. And my focus that day is just to really focus on the things that I have, not what I don't have or what happened yesterday. I'm going to get rid of the past and get rid of the mystery and stress of the future, and I'm just going to live in the present moment and just be in a state of gratitude. And one of the reasons I'm in gratitude is for the fact that 14 years ago I went on this program and said yes, and that's how I met you. That's that chain reaction. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, and I wish you well.